Hi friends, welcome to LivNLife's Messages. If you found this reading today, this will be messages from your guides. Thank you for being here with me. This is my first video on YouTube, so this one's a little extra special to me. And so to continue, we have 3 piles here today. So pile 1 will be the raccoon. Pile 2 is the deer. Ooh, focus. There you go. And pile 3 is the lion. So choose with your intuition, take a second, take a moment, tune into the energies that you saw right there and pick one that's for you, and I'll see you there. Hi, pile 1. If you chose raccoon, this will be your messages from spirit. I chose this animal card here today to represent your energy. So I'm going to read from the guidebook some main themes and the description. So the main themes are talented, shadowy, and in hiding. And then what it says in the guidebook. Raccoon energy is at play with all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, you are a generous friend and an exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive and a starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. So what I'm getting from this right now is that you are a creative. You are someone who wants to create, who has, like it said in the guidebook, either an instrumental or a creative tool that you are skilled in. There's a what's it called? There's a hobby. Is that the word? There's a hobby that you've been meaning to go deeper into. There's something that you're really talented at that you don't know if you should go for it. You don't know if you're good enough. You don't know if people will appreciate your art or appreciate your project, or will it be useful? Will it help people? Do people want to hear about my project? Am I good enough? Somebody else is doing something similar. But what I'm getting is that you have a feeling in your heart that's telling you to go after it. What I call them the whispers of your heart. It keeps coming up over and over again. It keeps coming back. It's on your For You page, it's on YouTube. You're seeing someone doing something similar and you think that, oh my gosh, like if they did it this way, like, oh, it'd be so much better. Or you're just a creative soul that wants to share something about themselves. So I'm going to put your tarot deck down here for now. And I'm going to get a card from this deck. It's a flower deck, and I'm going to ask Spirit what theme, oops, let's focus up here. What theme did you want to talk to my pile 1? What's the theme you want to talk about with pile 1? All right, so we got here the Clematis. Ooh, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Clematis, mental strength, artistic creativity, clever ingenuity. Think about a different approach today. Don't give up, there are other ways. So if there's there's a project that you've been meaning to put more investment in, to put more passion in, to maybe, let's focus up here. There's a creative endeavor that only you can do, and they're asking you not to give up. Those whispers of your heart is your intuition and and us, Spirit, trying to guide you to something that will bring you joy and fulfillment. They're saying, I know it could feel dark right now. I know I can feel like there's no hope, but those whispers of your heart are trying to help you get out of it. They're trying to help you see the light. They're trying to help show you that you are worthy and that you are important and that your voice needs to be heard. No matter what you create, it will connect with someone, and that is rewarding in itself. If you feel like you're unsuccessful, I promise you, you will be. When you are confused, that's us trying to show you you're on the wrong path. But when you have a clear view and you're inspired and you have passion and you want to create, that's us trying to show you the path. I'm going to get 2 more oracle cards here. Oof. Didn't like that last shuffle, but okay. Spirit, can we get a card, please? What does pile 1 need to hear right now from you? What messages do you have for them? Messenger. So messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. There's something about your creativity or your passion project that it's a message that needs to be heard. It's wisdom that needs to be shared. Your passion for this, I promise you, you know more than you know. Yes, it takes a beginner's mind to start this project, to get into the creativity of it, but there's a message for you to share. Confirmation bird, excuse me. So this next card that you got is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yes. So they're saying, I need you to trust yourself. I need you to trust. I need you to trust that we are leading you to the right path. I need you to trust the whispers of your heart, because that's your intuition trying to tell you this is where you will find joy. This is where you will speak your truth. Here you see it's on the throat chakra. Here is where you'll speak your truth and you'll find the people. See how this person is calling in the stars? You will find your people. You will find the people who want to listen to you, who want to see your art, who will be impacted by what you have to say and your creativity. Follow the light. If you're confused, sit, wait, and listen. We love you and we're guiding you. Don't ever doubt that. They're saying something about the stars at night. So if you talk to the stars at night and you're like wishing and praying and saying, I don't know what to do, please help me, show me a sign, just you talking about it is a sign enough. You having that dream, we want you to go after it. We want you to accomplish it. We want you to bring it into fruition. There's a passion project inside of you that wants to come to fruition. And we will always help you get there. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to clear these oracle cards. I'm going to clear these off to the side. And now we are going to get into your tarot deck. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for my pile ones. Oh my goodness. They said, listen here. What messages? Hello? Do you have for my pile ones? They're saying you're stubborn. You're stubborn and you beat yourself up a little bit too much. Alrighty. One more and let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for my pile ones? Okay, I'm going to pull clarifying cards and then I'll get into the messages, okay? Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Four of Wands for me. And the Eight of Wands. Clarity. Alright, let me see if that's all in frame. Actually, let's move these up a bit. If I need more clarification, I'll just go back into your tarot deck. So I'm just going to cut the deck 3 times and see the bottom of the deck energy. The Hierophant. You still see that? Excellent. Alright, Spirit, what are your messages for my pile 1? The partnerships you have in your life will help you gain a new perspective. If you have an idea about something creative, talk about it with someone you trust. Talk about it with someone who knows you, who wants the best for you, who has unconditional love for you. And they'll show you. They'll show you that you are worthy of being heard, that this idea that you have is inspiring, that by you sharing with them will give them the wisdom that they need, and to see a part of you that wants to be seen. Remember how earlier the raccoon was talking about having a mask? Take that mask off with this person, whoever you think it is, whoever your intuition is telling you that I'm mentioning right now, speak to that person. It may feel like having these ideas and not being able to execute it, it may feel heartbreaking. But just know all the ideas that you have, the things that you've been planning, the ideas that are planted within you will grow. It feels like you're trapped. It feels like I'm not meant, like if I were to channel you, it feels like I'm not meant to be successful. Like why do I have all these ideas and I can't execute it? You have all these ideas because they're being implanted within you. And the second that you start nurturing it and talking about it and taking your mask off with this person, it will inspire you to celebrate all of the ideas that you have had and move away from all that heaviness of unworthiness. When you open up and you're vulnerable and you share your dream and you share your passion project, communicating about it gives you more clarity. Talking about it with that person that you don't really have to have a mask on with, you'll say things and you'll be like, oh, wait, actually, that's true. I could work it like, I could get around to it like that. Like, there'll be epiphanies and clarity that come to you as you talk about it. You've planted the seed. It's already there. It's the whispers of your heart. And now the whispers of your heart are screaming because they know that you can become successful. They know that if you commit yourself to something, if you take it step by step, you can reach it. You can get to the dream that you have in your head. I believe if you dream it, there is a future version of yourself that has it. And that step by step in the present, you have to make the right steps to get to that dream. You have to follow the nudges, co-create with spirit, find the joy, and see if the seed grows. Because the seed's already planted, all you have to do is water it. Water it with that connection, water it with celebrating who you are and what your creativity brings to the world, and move away from the, I'm hearing negative self-talk, like brush that away. Brush that away because this dream is yours to take. This creative project is yours to develop. If you want it to be your baby, you have to nurture it. You have to nourish it. And in turn, nourish yourself. All right, I'm going to pick these up and then ask Spirit, is there anything else that I missed? We're going to get 3 cards for anything else that I missed here. Spirit, what did I miss? What did I miss? What messages did I miss here that you want to tell them? What messages did I miss? Be curious. Don't be afraid to have a beginner's mind. Don't be afraid to not know just yet. Be comfortable in being uncertain and know. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, bottom of the deck energy is judgment. There's a version of you that wants to unravel, that wants to come out, that wants to be seen. Don't be afraid to be curious and have a beginner's mind. Don't be afraid of the uncertainty that comes with this passion project. Let it, enjoy the journey, enjoy having to make decisions for your baby. Enjoy that process. It's overwhelming to say that you have the ability to make it whatever you want, but it's also a gift that you get to make it whatever you want. And they're saying there's someone in your life that wants to know, you more deeply, that wants you to take off this mask, that wants you to share who you are wholeheartedly, authentically, genuinely. Everything that you are, they want to know. And your guides are saying this person loves you very, very much, and you know who it is. All right, is there anything else, Spirit? If you start to overthink, we want you to take a beat. We want you to breathe. We want you to sit with yourself and slow down. Do something you enjoy. Do something that makes you forget where you are and either dance, play video games, I don't know, do something. Get back to yourself, because if you get back to yourself, this project will be a reflection of you. And that is beautiful. All right, so to finish off this reading, we are going to get affirmation cards today. I'm just going to put your tarot deck to the side. And we're going to get 4 affirmations. Oopsie, that did not shuffle. Try again. Better. Okay, one more. 4 affirmation cards. So, Spirit, what affirmations do you want to give to pile 1? 1, 2. Do you want the 5th one? Sure. Take it. We shall take a 5 today. So, alrighty, so we're going to go through them together. So, either you repeat these or just read them along with me. So, in times of uncertainty, I use my breath as an anchor. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you start to feel overwhelmed and uncertain about things, then that's when you take a second, get back to yourself, and keep it pushing. The second card here is I am my own inspiration. And I just saw 21:21 on the clock, so there's a cycle that you are about to break, and I'm so proud of you. I hope you trust and take that mask off. And this number 3, I am grateful for the little things in life. Beautiful. 4, I am courageous and I can get through this. And number 5, I am fully capable of achieving my goals. And I completely agree. You are very capable of achieving your goals. Focus in on that. There you go. All right, pile ones. Well, that was your reading for your messages from your guides. So I hope you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I love you so, so much. Thank you for being here on my first YouTube video. And if you liked it, you can like, comment, or subscribe. And I'm very appreciative of your energy and the messages I was able to bring you from your guides. So thank you very much for being with me today. See ya. Hi, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Dear Spirit, these this will be the messages from your guides. The Dear Spirit here is to represent your energy right now. So I'm just going to read from the guidebook the description of the deer. So there's a few keywords here. It starts with loving, intuitive, graceful, and the mother. The description says, the deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or a celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. When in balance, you are receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. When out of balance, concerned and protective. And to bring into balance, it says nature and children. So the energy I'm getting here is like the card said, calmness and compassion, and you are the listening ear. So if there's a friend that's in need, you'll be there to listen. You'll be there to calm their worries. Kind of like it said in the guidebook, the mother. So the mother of the friend group, the mother of your group of people that you're around. And you bring calmness. You're wise. And they say that people's inner child are comfortable to come out around you because you are nurturing, compassionate, and caring. They're saying we are so proud of the person you've become. Either they're saying you've been through roughness, or you know what it's like to be hard, but your softness is a gift. To be able to go through all that you've went through and to keep your softness, that is a gift. So this is your card. I'm just going to move your tarot deck over here. I'm going to get a few more oracle cards. So this is a flower deck that I have here. And I'm just going to pick a card here and ask Spirit, what theme do you want to talk about for my pile twos? What's the theme you want to talk about here? Thank you, Spirit. What does my pile two need to hear from you right now? What is a message that you want to give them? What theme do you want to talk about? Alrighty, I'm just going to move that off to the side. And we have tulip. So it says perfection, love, royalty, worthiness, diversity, forgiveness. See the diversity in your situation/plan. You are worthy of love and forgiveness. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for my pile two? What messages do you have for my pile two? I'm just going to get two more oracle cards. What messages do you have for my pile two? What messages do you have for my pile two? We have Star Family. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. Okay. And one more card, please. Actually, what we're going to do is going to move this here. One card, please. What messages do you have? You got two, and I think I'm going to keep both just because I think it is relevant. I'll put this up. This one right here. Okay. Tarot deck is waiting patiently for me, and it's kind of screaming. There's some messages that Spirit wants to tell you right now. 1 second, I need a cough. So I feel like there's something that you've been wanting to say to your people, either to the friend group you have, the family that you live with, the people that you work with. Yes, you are the mother of the group. Yes, you bring calmness. you nurture others, you give to others. What does that card say? This one here. It's this line right here that I'm kind of focused on. You are worthy of love and forgiveness. Worthiness. So I feel like you show up for everybody else. You support everybody else. Who is in your corner? Call in support. I know it's nice to be there for everyone, but I need you to show up for yourself. And in this card it says, seeing the light. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And then here it says, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So from these messages, they're saying, I want you to start showing up for yourself. I need you to give the same energy that you give to others to yourself first. You can't give from an empty cup. And when you're at your best, when you give to yourself first, actually, the more you give to yourself, you'll have an overflow of love. So if you're filling up your cup, the overflow is what others should get. So remember to fill your cup up first. And I'm hearing you're learning that lesson. You're learning on how to put yourself first, meanwhile showing up for people. And it's a really hard one because let's say you don't show up once, and for example, you don't show up once and your friend goes through a spiral and she gets drunk and gets in trouble. And you're like, oh, I should have been there, but you were tired and so you slept instead and you didn't go out and you feel like it's your fault. It is not your fault. Give to yourself. People are responsible for their own decisions and their own actions, and how they deal with things is not your problem. Sounds kind of rude, but it's not your problem. The more you give to yourself, the more you set an example of what it's like to give to yourself and to fill your own cup up. You will be aligned with people who support you just as much as you support them. There are souls out there waiting for you. To connect with them, I'm hearing. And I'm hearing your energy is felt and appreciated and loved. See how this person's like kind of holding a whole village around their shoulders? Like, it's like you support a whole village. You need to support yourself too. So that's what I'm getting for the Oracle cards at first. I'm going to just put these off to the side. And now we're going to go to your tarot deck that's been screaming at me. So let's see what messages are going to come out here today. Spirit, what messages do my pile 2 need to hear? What messages do you have for my pile number 2, Spirit? Their guides. What messages do you have? Pile number 2's guides. All right, let's see. So we have the 10 of Swords, the Fool, Ten of Swords, the Fool. What else, Spirit? Eight of Swords. Oh, okay. One more card. You have the Eight of Swords as well. Yeah. And the Ace of Wands. Alright, so I'm going to get some clarifiers. So for the Ten of Swords, can I get a clarifying card? Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups. The Fool, Nine of Cups. The Eight of Swords, Spirit. The Eight of Swords. Two of Swords. And the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Alright, so I'm just going to cut the deck 3 times and get a bottom deck energy. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move the cards up a little bit too. Justice is your bottom deck energy. Alright, Spirit. Guides of my pile too. What messages do you want to give them? The weight of the world feels like it's on your shoulders, but you're carrying responsibilities for others. I need you to take that step and show up for yourself more. Give to yourself first. Because if you do that, a wish fulfillment will come. Right now, you don't know what it looks like to be on the other side of not showing up for people and showing up for yourself. Just because you don't show up for others doesn't mean that you're a bad friend or that you're not enough or you're not worthy. You will, I don't know if this is right, but like you'll have respect if you put yourself first. You'll learn what self-respect is I need to answer to my wants and needs first. It's the tale old, what's it called? When you're on a plane, you put your oxygen mask on first and then you do your kids next. So I need you to put on your oxygen mask first. If right now you're giving from an empty cup, imagine what you could give with one that's overflowing. Imagine how much more you could show up for the people that you love if you put yourself first more. They're saying you feel trapped or you don't know which version of yourself is real, because if you give to yourself, there's some people that make you feel guilty for it. But that is not your burden. Their guilt and their projection of shame on when you put yourself first, like we said in these cards earlier, what does not align has to go. And if someone shames you or guilts you or tells you that putting yourself first over them is bad, or like I said, they shame you or anything like that, that is someone that you need to release, or someone that you need to set a boundary with and explain what you're doing. They're saying you already know this. You already know this, and you just need a push. You just needed to hear from an outside perspective on okay, fine, I'll drag my feet and I'll do it. I'll put myself first. Maybe, I'm sorry, but you should be excited to put yourself first. Like I said, when it comes to giving from an empty cup, I've been there. But now I know how to fill up my own. And when I give from a cup that's overflowing, whew, child, it's just so much better. Everyone benefits. You still have joy. You're not depleted by the end of the day. You're passionate. You're lively. You're inspired. You hold on to things that are important to you. You hold on to habits that help you. Speaking of, I'm just going to grab a sip of water. Maybe you need to drink more water. I prefer mine ice cold. But my bottle doesn't have any more ice in it, so I'll settle for now. But you best believe I'm going downstairs to put some ice in it before I go to bed. Oh, they're saying build a routine. They're saying that if you have a routine and you stick to it, obviously, there's room to wiggle if anything unexpected comes up. But having a routine on self-care and self-love is very important. So ideas that they're giving you could journal before bed, what you're grateful for, or when you wake up, depends on what type of person you are. So what you're grateful for, something that brought you joy in the day, something that you're confused about, write about it, videotape it, work out, sing, dance, anything that inspires you, anything that gets you back to yourself, do it, because it will be rewarding. Excuse me, confirmation burp. All right, I'm going to ask Spirit what I missed. And then after that, we're going to go into some affirmation cards. But Spirit, what messages did I miss? What messages did I miss for my pile twos? What messages did I miss for my pile twos? What messages did I miss for my pile twos? We're going to get 3 cards here. What messages did I miss? Page of Wands. Have fun. Make the fun choice. Do what brings you joy. Connect with people. Oh, I didn't talk about the Justice. And then King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, have fun. Make the choices that are fun. And the energy that you put into something, you will get out of it. You've been through hardships. And now we want you to build the foundation of what it's like to show up for yourself. We're going to do it now because this lesson needs to be learned now. There are things that we have planned for you in the future that need you to build this skill first. We need you to develop self-love, self-care, fill up your own cup, because the way you show up for people is unmatched. Like I said earlier, if you're giving from an empty cup now, imagine what it's like to be giving from a cup that is overflowing. You're on the path. You're here. You're doing the right things. Keep following what brings you joy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We are going to go into the affirmation cards I was speaking about. So I'm just going to put your tarot deck to the side. and grab the affirmation card. So we're going to get 4 affirmations. 2 more times here. All right, so can we get 4 cards, Spirit? What are the affirmations that my pile 2s need to hear right now? All right, that's 4. So let me read these for you. I'm going to bring them up to the camera and put them down in a second. All right, focus up. I trust the process. I treat every day as an opportunity to grow. I radiate warmth, optimism, and joy. Just move these over a bit, actually. All right. And I am guided towards whatever serves my highest good. All right, so these affirmations, either you can screenshot it, you can repeat them to yourself. Oh, you can't really screenshot something you can't see. Sorry about that. But these are the affirmations for you, my pile 2. So thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you for letting me experience your energy and your guides for the messages that they shared with you today. I am very honored for you to be here viewing my first YouTube video. And I'm just very, 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 very grateful for this opportunity. Like you, I treat every day as an opportunity for growth, and this is one for me as well. If you resonated with this, give a like, give a comment, subscribe, up to you. But I very much appreciate you being here with me today. And goodbye, Pile 2. Hi, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Lion Spirit, this will be messages from your guides. And so I chose this spirit animal card today to represent your energy right now. So I'm going to read from the guidebook here. There are 3 main things. It says patient, regal, and a complete master. And the description, the lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quests begin. Whew, excuse me, I'm out of breath for some reason. Maybe they're asking you to relax a bit? I don't know. Maybe they're asking you to be patient right now. You're in the energy of being patient, and I feel like you're kind of holding your breath. It's like, what's gonna happen? What's going on? Like, I know I worked on myself, but... So, anyways, when in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation or friendship. That's beautiful. So for the energy I'm feeling you in today is that you are someone who is about self-growth. You are someone who wants to be a better version of yourself, that wants to transform, that wants to be that regal presence that we're talking about. But I do feel like there's stiffness, there's like that type of feeling. It's like holding your breath. And Spirit wants you to breathe and to say that even when things are slow, even when it feels like the water is frozen over and there is no movement, under that ice, the water is flowing and it's moving, and all the work that you've done will be worth it. So that's kind of what I'm getting with this lion spirit. I'm going to put your tarot card deck right there. And I'm going to get one card from this flower deck here to be kind of a theme Spirit wants us to talk about today. What theme do you want us to speak about today? Right, Spirit. What does pile 3, what are the messages that you have for them? What theme are you wanting to talk about with them? All right, so we have the Spirea, connection with spirit, engagement and expansion, chakra balance, open up to increase connections, and balance chakras with spirit. Okay. We're going to get 2 more cards here from 2 other oracle decks. I'll adjust the cards in a second. Actually, I'm going to do that right now because I don't like looking at it like that. Alright. So 1 card for my pile 3s. Okay, perspective. I'll give you a close-up of those in a moment. Actually, I can do this one right now. So it says, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. It's kind of dramatic, Spirit. None of this matters. Like, okay. Maybe it matters to my pile 3. You know, sometimes they get overwhelmed and worried. And they look at every little detail because they want it to be what they want it to be. So to them, the little things matter. But Spirit is saying, I need you to zoom out right now. Look at the bigger picture. What? Yes, okay, yeah. They're saying we need you to trust the path that you are on. So it says, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Spirit is saying, I want you to work on your spiritual connection to us. Oh my God, this is my spiritual babies. It's my little spiritual babies that I get to guide. So Spirit's saying that we want you to create a spiritual routine. So when it comes to your chakra balance, there's a couple of channels on YouTube. I think it's called Chakra Vibrations, and they have a video that I think it's 11 minutes long, and it goes through all your chakras and it balances you out. Like, maybe watch a video like that, or have frequencies on in the background. When you get in those moments of nothing's happening for me, like I've done so much work, I don't know what to do anymore, like am I doing enough? Is what I'm doing on a daily basis enough? Stop, breathe, zoom out. Do you have the right habits? Do you practice spirituality? As in, do you have, like they're saying, create that routine. Create that routine because it will give back to you. You will have a more grounded energy if you get that added perspective of everything's going to plan. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I want to go back to the guidebook for the lion for a second. I went straight to the sentence. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all but known intimately by few. So, the known intimately by few, they're saying that The people who know you, who see you and understand you, can help give you perspective, can help you believe you're on the right path. But at the end of the day, Spirit is asking you to be your own best friend. That's what I'm hearing. If you knew you were supported, if Spirit is saying, if you knew how much we support you in everything that you do, and we're so proud of everything that you've done, you would go after everything, anything that you want. You would know how hardworking you are, how committed you are, how your presence is felt everywhere you go because of the work that you've done for yourself, by yourself. You're learning lessons with grace and compassion and power and with patience. You have become a master of yourself. So now that you have developed that self-mastery, what will you do with it? And Spirit is saying you can do anything you want, but I need you to see your growth. I need you to see your light. What else, Spirit? They're saying I need you to breathe. I need you to slow down and breathe. Connect with yourself. All right. So I'm just going to put these cards to the side now. These oracle cards to the side. And we're going to grab your tarot deck today. All right. So Spirit, guides, what messages do you have for your pile 3? Spirit, guides, what messages do you have for my pile number 3? What messages do you have for my pile number 3? What messages do you have for my pile number 3? What messages do you have for my pile number 3? So we have the King of Wands, the Chariot, the King of Swords. Ooh, baby, you are a powerful person. I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy. And we don't do gender on here. We do energies. There's feminine and masculine. Everybody holds both. But right now, in the stage of life that you're in, your masculine side, your masculine energy wants to come out. So that means taking action towards things, being passionate and taking action. Can we clarify the King of Wands? I'm hearing you're such a leader. I don't know if you know this, but you are a leader. People look up to you. People admire your passion, admire the hard work that you've done. Can we clarify the Chariot? What messages do you have for my pile number 3? My babies, my Shaylas. Yeah, a lot of masculine energy out on the table. Can you clarify the King of Swords? Ooh, that's flying. Page of Cups. And then the Two of Wands. What messages do you have for my pile 3s? the last pile, my pile. 3s, you get 2 last cards. So I'm gonna cut your deck 1, 2, 3 times, and the bottom of your deck energy is the 4 of Wands. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so my pile, number 3s, and then to clarify, it's the 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Just gonna put it like that. We're gonna scooch y'all over a little bit. Actually, I need to take a sip of water, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 1 second here. Hopefully you guys don't hear me swallow too loud, sorry. But, alrighty, so this is your messages from Spirit. I'm gonna lift this up a little bit more. See if you can see that better. Focus up. Okay. So, as I was saying earlier, as I was shuffling and getting the cards onto the table, there is a lot of masculine energy here. There is a lot of leadership. Like, it's genuinely that lion spirit. You are so well respected. You're so well rounded. You're passionate about things and you're smart about things. And you're moving forward with so much passion and you're inspiring others. You've planted seeds that have inspired you. You have worked on that confidence in you. You've worked on, I think, how to speak up for yourself, how to assert yourself. You've worked on your assertiveness. You've worked on going after things that bring you joy. And in all this masculine energy that's on the table, you still have the ability to nurture that childlike wonder. To look into the future and to say, oh, you know what it is? Actually, no, it's this. It's your inner child is so proud of you. You have become someone that can provide, protect, and be present for your inner child. Your spirit guides are saying that your inner child thanks you so much. Yeah, I'm just hearing that you have so much respect. I don't know what you do or how you show up for people, but there's just something about you that I can feel trust. You're like my confidant. You know what I mean? Like, if I have a problem, I'll go to you and you'll give it to me straight up, the truth, and tell me I deserve more, or you understand other people's thought processes and you can see what they're passionate about, so the advice that you give them helps them move forward. It helps them celebrate who they are and who you are. You just bring, I'm just hearing you bring so much to the table. And in this being very serious, very, very like how we spoke about only few know you, this is the outside perspective of how people see you. You're respected, you're intelligent, you're passionate about things, you go after the things that you want, and you're not afraid to show it. And then there's the people who know you, and they know how hard you worked to get to where you are. They know the battles that you faced and how hard you fought kind of your past to be able to protect that little inner child that you have, and to keep that childlike wonder and to find that happiness and fulfillment for yourself after having a big disappointment in your life. There was something in your life that really, really disappointed you, and you decided, hey, that's enough. I'm showing up for myself. I'm learning as much as I can, and I will get myself out of this. And you did. And what people don't see is how much they don't see the reason why you've done it. And the reason why is that you wanted to make yourself proud. You wanted to make little you proud. And baby, let me tell you, little you is so proud of you. Like, I'm feeling them inside me, and they're like, oh my God, but they're so cool, and this is what they do, and this is what they're interested in. And I'm just so excited because it gives me so much fun. And you know, not a lot of people know I'm this goofy and this silly, but let me tell you, I am. But I don't want to show that to the world just yet because, you know, gotta show up and gotta let people know that I mean business and that I am intelligent. But there's a big part of me that just wants to play, that just wants to have fun, that wants to celebrate everything, and that wants to celebrate life, and that wants to genuinely live life. And the reason why you can show up and be this present for others is because you've done it for yourself, and you've done it for yourself in so many ways. And Spirit is so proud of you. They're saying, we honestly didn't really need to help that much. You did a lot of the work. We didn't really need to help. You know, we gave you hints here and there, but you genuinely did all the work. You took life by the blank. You took life by the blank, and you chose to do better for yourself. And we are so proud of you for that. Yes, it was hard. Yes, there was a lot of disappointment, but here you are today, successful, patient. The people who know you, and the people who don't see you and have this vision of you that has respect and intelligence. And you're in a position of, you're in a position of, I'm hearing power. You're in a position of stability. You're in a position of having a strong sense of self. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so I'm going to go into messages that I've missed. If there's anything that I've missed, Spirit, guides, everybody that's helping out in this reading, in the spiritual realm, please, is there anything that I've missed for my pile threes? Is there any messages that I've missed for my pile threes? The Hierophant, Judgment. One more card, please. And the Devil. And the Chariot again. I'm hearing this. The dark days are over. Your commitment to yourself, the traditions and expectations you have for yourself, and that you're developing for yourself, and the lessons that you are learning. We're telling you that the work that you've put in, the dark days are over. Yes, there'll be difficult times, but you'll never get back to that spot where your inner child feels unsafe. We know that you will do whatever you can to keep that little one safe. Your inner child, your inner teenager. All of the versions that are inside you that needed protection, that didn't get it, you are that energy now. The dark days are over. You have your own back. You can do it. No matter what you go through, we are so proud of you and the work that you've done for yourself, with yourself. You're saying, I love you. And that Even if you do it for yourself, we'll keep giving you signs, we'll keep giving you synchronicities that you can acknowledge and you can see for yourself. But we know you got this. Keep showing up for yourself. And they're saying you make it look easy to others. To the people who don't know you, they're saying you make it look easy. But for the people who do know you, they're saying the work that you've put in, it makes sense the person that you are now. And they can only have love and respect for you for that. The people who've seen the different versions of you commend you for the person that you've become. Yeah. So I think that's the messages from Spirit. And now we're just going to end the reading off with some affirmation cards. I'm going to put your tarot deck to the side now and get some affirmation cards. We're going to get 4 here today. What affirmations do my pile 3 need to hear? What affirmations do my pile 3 need to hear? One more, please. Alrighty. So we have, I am courageous and I can get through this. We have, I nurture relationships with an open and loving heart. We have, I remain grounded, connected, and rooted to my core self. And the last one is, I release the need for control. Excellent. So my pile 3s, that was your reading. These are your affirmations. And I'm just very, very grateful that I could share this time and space with you. This is my first YouTube video, so thank you so much. If you did resonate with the video, you can like, comment, or subscribe, or all of the above. It's up to you. I'd really appreciate it. But that was it for you, my pile 3. Alrighty, see you next time. Bye.